Hey, what's going on there, everybody? Clouded Truth here, and today I'm going to show you all a damage bug or just a hit bug here on Lancang Dam. Now, I know this is not what you're expecting to see, me shooting propane tanks with a shotgun, but I'm just basically blowing these up to get them out of the way to show you all that this by no means is causing the problem. Now, for those of you that have been with my channel for the last couple of weeks or so at least, you'll have known that I uploaded a video talking about, or showcasing rather, a weird situation that happened to me while playing on this map, in which I just started randomly taking damage like I'm doing right now. And in that I stood still and just let the damage continuously hit me until I ended up getting killed, and it turns out that the game said, you've been killed by someone that is all the way on the other side of the map that really has no way to kill you because there's like 3 or 4 walls separating you from him. So it really just struck me as odd, and what is going on? I wasn't sure, and you all in the comments were kind of like, well, maybe the guy was, cheating modding the game, or if it was just a bug, or, this is some kind of, this has happened to me too. So it was kind of a toss-up, but it turns out that this is actually a problem on this map. And one thing I will ask you all is please, actually, we'll check the scoreboard here. You can see I'm the only one in the server, but please get this to the developer somehow. Show social media, forums, whatever it may be. I'm going to do my best to get this thing out there. This is a huge problem on this map, not only in one spot, but there's a second one that I found. And that's just 2 spots. There could be multiple problems like this on every map. This is the type of thing we just need to keep our eyes out for and just really try to get this footage taken and show it to them if we can. Because unlike a lot of developers, DICE does, I appreciate the effort that they put in to fix the game, and rather than just basically leaving it as it is. Many people are frustrated, but I do appreciate the fact that even though a game may not be complete on launch, they do take the time and effort to try to fix it, unlike a lot of your other developers out there. Now, as you can see, it's a weird type of, I guess you'd say, position that you have to be in for this damage bug to actually happen. As you can see, I'm not taking any damage here, and I'm basically in the same spot. All I have to do is just back up a little bit, and the damage begins to start. So what happens if you just stand here, and you just let this thing take damage? It's 3 to 6 or 3 to 8 points of damage every time you get hit. It kills you. It just takes you straight down and kills you. So what happens if you get out of an engagement with 3% health, and you run through that area? You get killed. You just die. So that's a huge problem that I see, and really something that needs to be fixed. Now here I'm playing some domination. Previously that was just some Conquest Large. And now I just begin my test. Basically I take steps forward and steps backwards to try to figure out exactly where this area is in which you begin to take damage. And eventually this is what I came up with. Now I was using the Shorty 12 gauge kind of just to mark the areas on the ground in which I was taking damage from, and it's a little bit hard to see exactly where this kind of location or the area of the I guess you'd say the damage box or the bug spot on the map, but I'll show you all in just a second. I'll have like a little picture on screen show you all exactly the box, or a rough estimate. It's not exact, but as you can see, when you run through this area, it's like, let's just say you sprint through like this, you'll take 6 points of damage. 6 points of damage, that's a lot. What happens if you just walk through? That's 9 points. 9 points of damage. How many times have you survived an engagement with very little health? If you just walk through here, you're dead. It just kills you out of nowhere. So that's definitely a huge problem. And as you can see, this is about how it looks. But like I said, I'm going to show you all right here exactly what this little area looks like. And it's not 100% in terms of this is exactly it. It's, exact to these points. This is kind of the estimate that I found about where it's at. It's within this, perhaps a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, but this is about the area of it, and it's right near a doorway, which is a really, really big problem. But also said there was a second location. Turns out that there are 2 that I have found on this map. There could be more, but these are the 2 that I have found. It's not in the same kind of right in the doorway area in terms of exactly where the other one was, but it's really close to it, and that is right here. As you can see, just randomly taking damage. Now, there could be something that's causing this that I just don't even know about. Is there something here on the map that is, that makes you take damage without me knowing about it, and it's just kind of like, oh, everyone knows except you? If that is the case, you can tell me. But it feels like that this is it just randomly happens. The amount of damage you take is so little, and what is there that should be hurting me? Nothing. I don't see a fire, I don't see anything. And so I did some more tests and really and found, once again, the kind of like the little box, the area in which you begin to take damage from on this part of the map here on Lancang Dam. And similar to what I'll do here in just a little bit, I'll show you all exactly what it looks like. I'll kind of draw it out and display it for you all. That way you can see exactly what the area is of this damage bug box. And I can just show you all as I begin to really, here I'm just shooting out the perimeter of it. But if you want to run through this area, you'll see me I'll run through, take damage, and the second I leave, it stops happening. Same thing with the other one. You're on very low health after an engagement. You'll get killed by this. As you can see, as soon as I step in, I take damage. I step out, I'm fine. It stops right away. This is a huge problem that we really need to get fixed. And this is about what it looks like. You can see kind of like the perimeter area. That's kind of about the area in which you begin to take the damage from. And here it is displayed out with the lines. You can see it's once again near a doorway type area, which is not where you want this thing at all. I'd rather have it just out in the middle of the map somewhere. That way it's not a higher kind of player, I used to say clustered area where people are running through constantly, because this is a huge problem when playing maps with large player counts. Even on like TDM, Domination, Conquest, whatever it may be, these type of things will happen. And these are just two specific areas. There could be more on this map. That one and this one right here that I'm showing you all. These are problems that I really would like to get fixed. So once again, guys, please, if you can, by any means, let the developers know. Let's see if we can get their attention on this. That way we can get this problem fixed, because I don't want you guys to have to suffer the frustrations that I have, and hopefully this problem will eventually get resolved. Take care, guys. See you all next time.